Hello, fourth graders. Today we are going to continue learning about ecology, and we're going to branch off of those harmful effects that we learned about how humans affect the environment. And we're going to talk about ways that we can actually protect the environment from those harmful effects of human activity on Earth. So your vocabulary for today: to seal means to close up. An oil boom is a floating barrier put in water to keep oil from spreading. Recover means to improve after an accident or difficult time. A natural resource is a useful or valuable thing found in nature. So it's not made by humans, it's found in nature, like trees or water. Has to be found in nature. Recycle means to process old things so they can be used again to make new things. Alternative means another choice. And unnecessary means not needed. Okay, so we're going to read chapter 8, which is called Protecting the Environment. After 3 months, engineers, scientists, and other experts from all over the United States and around the world finally managed to stop the oil spill from the Deepwater Horizon oil rig. They sealed off the well so the oil does not leak into the water anymore. Through those difficult months, people worked hard to protect the waters and beaches around the Gulf of Mexico. One of the first things they did was to spread oil booms in the water. An oil boom is like a floating wall or barrier used to contain the spread of oil. Oil booms were spread all along the coast in an effort to keep oil away from the beaches and wetlands. Once the oil was trapped within the oil booms, special boats came along and cleaned the oil out of the water. So this is the barrier. As you can see, the oil has been sectioned off. And this is the clean water. So this is a way for them to trap and get the oil out of the water. Still, thousands of gallons of oil from the oil spill washed up on land. Workers spent months cleaning oil from the beaches. Luckily, thanks to lots of hard work and determination, people were able to prevent a total environmental disaster. We will never know exactly how many fish, shrimp, and other animals were killed by the oil spill, but we do know that it could have been worse. More importantly, most of the wetlands were saved, and those that were damaged will probably recover. It says workers spent months cleaning oil from the beaches. There are many things you can do to help protect the environment. To make the things we use every day, like bottles, cans, and paper, we need to use natural resources. To make cans, people need to dig mines in the earth to remove metals like aluminum and iron. To make paper and cardboard, people cut down trees. Think about all the plastic you use: bottles, bags, toys, furniture, and so many other things. Plastic is made from oil, the same kind of oil that goes into your car's engine. Cans, bottles, papers, and boxes can be recycled and turned into new cans, bottles, papers, and boxes. This means less metal needs to be mined, fewer trees need to be cut down, and less oil needs to be used to make plastics. This helps protect the environment. Recycling is important, but unfortunately it is not enough to protect the Earth's ecosystems. Today, there are over 7 billion people on the planet. About half of all the land on Earth is used to grow food for all those people. Towns, cities, and roads cover a lot of the remaining land. That does not leave much room for forests, grasslands, and other natural ecosystems. It says recycling is important. Different items you can recycle. This is a tree farm. It is one example of the many ways in which people can protect nature while using its valuable resources. The tree farm has 3 sections. In one section, you can see where the loggers recently cut down all the trees. In another section, they left the trees standing. They will come back and cut those trees down in a few years. In the 3rd section, they planted new trees. Someday, those trees will be big enough to cut down. By then, the loggers will have planted more trees. Using tree farms like this, people can keep using the same land to get the wood they need without having to find new forests to cut down. This is the tree farm. People are also working hard to find cleaner, safer ways to fuel our vehicles and provide electricity for our homes, schools, and businesses. Today, most fuel comes from oil and coal. As you learned, getting these fuels can lead to terrible accidents. Fortunately, oil and coal aren't our only choices. We can also use the wind and sun to generate electricity. This picture shows a wind farm. The giant windmills are used to generate clean, safe electricity for people's homes. We will continue to use oil and coal for many years to come, but little by little we are finding safer, cleaner alternatives. It is possible to protect the environment and get all the food and fuel we need in order to live happy, healthy lives. To do this, we need to understand what we can do to help maintain the balance of nature and avoid causing unnecessary damage. This is the wind farm they were talking about. All right, your comprehension questions, as always, be sure to go back into the text. For vocab, look for the bolded words to find the meaning. Number 1 asks, which is not an example of something humans have done to protect the environment? So which is not an example of how humans protect the environment? And number 2, it does not take much hard work to protect the waters and beaches around the Gulf of Mexico. True or false? That is all for today. Have a wonderful rest of your day.